What's going on, guys? Decelation.
What's up, peeps?
And today, the first real segment of Have a Beer with Us. So, a couple people brought up some topics. One was the whole when we're gonna drive the car. Coming soon. Isn't that right?
Coming soon to a theater near you.
To a theater near you. That's a good one. So that's our answer for that. Coming soon. Really soon. And the other one was someone's like talk about car builds. And I really like that one because I think everyone has their own different philosophy on car builds and how to build a car and like how they approach building a car. So Brian and I will kind of talk about because we have a little bit different approaches, even though like we work really well in this hot rod truck. So and the neighbor kids are here. Be right back, kids. Welcome back, guys. Sorry about that. One of the neighborhood families, two of the kids are super into cars, so I had to show them. Started the truck for them. But yes, get the young kids. Get them young, because we need more gearheads. We need to create more gearheads in this world. That's my public service announcement.
Or at least kids are able to change a tire.
Yes. Or an air filter.
Guess start more reasonably there.
Yeah, start with an air filter. Then work them up to a tire. Maybe an oil change and some brakes.
Whew, that's pretty impressive. We gotta get them to change the tire first because they have to take the tire off to do the brakes. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Baby steps here. Baby steps.
That's what I'm saying. Like tire, then oil change, then brakes.
Speaking of oil change, I gotta change oil in my car.
Yeah, I'll probably do that. But yeah, so yeah, kind of the topic that we're going to cover today is like really in detail is like build philosophy. Brian and I have similar but different build philosophies. You want to kind of go and like how you approach your builds, like when you're looking at things?
Oh, I'm old. Oh, I am old. I'm not really old. I'm old, but older. I like older cars. They were simple. Although carburetors aren't simple, I still like the look of them. It's more fun to play with. I don't have to worry about a fuse going out and my car not running.
Respect
all the tuning issues and all the other fun stuff. But yeah, I like old cars. It's nice that you can buy your beginning socket and tool set to be able to disassemble an entire car and with 2 wrenches. So that's kind of what I look for. I like older cars. They look better. They're more fun. It takes a lot more garage. What did we see that? What did I see the other day? Oh yeah, somebody at the mall, I had to stop by and drop some golf clubs off to get new grips. And somebody it was a 68 Lincoln Continental 4-door. I think you need 2 garages for that thing. That was gigantic. It actually took up most of 2 parking spots, front to back.
Yeah.
Like, well, that's a nice car.
Like, I don't think any angle you put that car into here, it's going to fit. No.
See, but if we got one of those here, we could take out the bathroom that she wants us to fix and not have to fix the bathroom.
The problem is it's wide too because the stairs come right there. The stairs actually come down right there. You can't see where one point, but there's stairs that come down through the garage. So I have to take out.
Be on airbags. It'll slide right into that. Won't be able to open the hood up.
Yeah, that's the point.
You try to back that boat into here.
I'd rather back the dually here than that because I think it's slightly wider than the dually.
It's probably pretty close. That's a giant car. But yeah, I'm an old school car guy. I was just showing him before we turned the camera back on. Where I grew up in Morgantown, West Virginia, right across the street from my house was the neighborhood garage. So I was over there at like 7, 8 years old, chasing tools around. I think I did my first oil change when I was 10. So I've just been around them my whole life, and I don't really have the room to do it. I have a 1-car garage in my apartment, so I have my 1 car in my 1-car garage. And it's not bad during the normal months to have something else in there, but It's nice to get in a car that's already room temperature when it's 12 degrees outside.
Yeah, that's just something I don't experience. Even though I do have a 2-car garage, as you see, I can't stop having builds and getting stuff for builds. I don't know if you can see the 2 engines right next to Brian. Yeah, it might be an issue. I mean, it would be awesome. Like, I do have a 2-car garage. I could fit 2 cars in here. Or 1 project car. So all my cars I get into are also cold.
So one of these days, we'll find an old Mustang or an old truck.
Mustang. I won't let him backtrack. We're getting him a Mustang.
It might be a Mustang. I did just watch the video where a guy swapped on into an old 351 Windsor into a 2012. It was a V6 automatic Mustang, and he turned it into
a real Mustang.
A 427 5-speed Mustang. It didn't look like everything fit. He didn't have to do any crazy body modifications to get everything to fit.
I mean, honestly, the Windsor's a small motor, and like that, what was it, 2012?
Yeah.
So I mean, the engine bays are pretty much the same for the Coyote motor and for the V6 motor, pretty much. So yeah, I imagine like, and that Coyote motor is
it was a 2012.
Yeah, that Coyote motor is massive. So I imagine a Windsor fit in there pretty nicely. That sounds like not a bad idea. I do
just catch people off guard. Although I do like now that we had a couple nice days here, so everybody has their cars out and they're having fun. The stock V6 muscle cars, automatics, flooring it at red lights. It's got to be one of my favorite things. Ranks right up there with stock import cars with 4-inch exhausts on them. I'm not going to knock any of you import car guys if any of you guys watch, but if you're going to put that exhaust on there, do something else with the rest of the car so
it actually has some type of power. And I was a tuner kid, so it may not seem like it, but I actually grew up as a tuner kid. Like Honda Civics, Integras. I had a Neon that I was building up. That was like my pride and joy. Oh my God. I had a 2001 Plymouth Neon that I was building to be competitive with an SRT4, which I don't know if any of you guys probably even remember that car, but it was a turbo Neon. But yeah, I was a tuner kid for a long time. I think the last tuner car that I had was a 03 350Z. Yeah, that was the last like Jap tuner car that I really owned. But that was a fun car too. Like, kind of like how Brian's more old school with his preferences. Like, I'm more new school. Like, I love data. I'm more technical with seeing every single parameter and stuff like that. So I love modern engines because there's sensors everywhere. Sensors for every single temperature, pressure that you can imagine. So hence why I went with an LS style engine in my high ride truck build. But this build has been kind of cool because it kind of feeds both of our niches pretty well, because it looks old and retro as hell, but it's got all the modern amenities for me as well. So it's a cool build. But yeah, I really, and the way I look at my builds as well, is like, I love the retro style, I love the newer style, but I don't think I'll personally own any like old retro style engines and stuff like that, unless I find an amazing deal on some type of like old car or whatever. I don't think that it makes sense to keep the engine like retro. Like if I find like an old Camaro, old Mustang, what else? Old Challenger or Charger, or a Corvair. Weird obsession. I have a weird obsession with the Corvairs. I don't know why, but I really do want one. We were talking about that earlier, but I really like the Corvairs. Those cars I would probably keep the old retro engine in it, just because reasons. But 80s and newer, more than likely, even if I get the car and it's like an old 80s car, because fuel injection and all that stuff really sucked in the 80s. Let's be honest. And most of the 90s, it kind of sucked too. So probably do a modern engine swap. Just to give you a heads up, like if you see me with an 80s or a early 90s car on the channel at some point, it's getting an engine swap. I'm telling you that now.
All right, well, cut your front springs down too far on the BMW so it can support the weight of your engine.
God damn it. No. So you want to tell him what you've been like torturing me with on the
I keep telling Gary that I'm going to go out and chop the springs on his BMWs and put 13-inch tires on it so he can be Stance Nation. Adjust the camber so he's got like 45-degree angles on the tires.
Like, okay, before you continue, but I respect almost every single piece of car culture. Like, everyone has a place. But I'm sorry, I don't get Stance Nation. I don't get it. I tried to understand it. It doesn't make any sense to me. So if you're Stance Nation people, I'm sorry, but I don't get it. Explain it to me in the comments, something.
So now he's not planning any vacations.
Yeah.
Because he's going to come back and he's going to have Stance Nation in a vinyl on the side of his BMW.
Oh, did you tell him the color scheme?
Oh yeah, I'm going to paint it. It's already green, so I'm just going to put half of it white and half of it red. And just leave a green strip down the middle.
Jesus.
So we have differing thoughts on race car.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't really do that. I would bring over ratchet straps and ratchet straps his springs down so it looked like it was lower.
Hey, some people like to gamble in the casino. This man likes to gamble with some coil springs. We're filming.
How long are you keeping Edie up there?
We're literally in the middle of filming. But yeah, what was I saying? I don't remember.
So people, we are looking for 68 to 73 Mustangs.
Oh yeah.
That's my target range. Doesn't matter if it's coupe, doesn't matter if it's a fastback. I actually kind of enjoy the early 70s, the big stretched out, like the original Gone in 60 Seconds. If you haven't seen that movie, you need to go check out that movie. The original one.
Not the Nicolas Cage version.
Not the Nicolas Cage version.
We're talking about the original one with the original Eleanor.
With the 25-minute car chase.
Oh, I didn't say the word Eleanor. I am sorry. Please do not sue me and take my cars. I mean,
we don't have any vehicles here named Eleanor.
None of my vehicles.
In fact, we
are
don't
named,
even name them with an E.
Yeah, nothing is named E. Like starts with an E. Nothing. Wait. One is.
Oh, well, better change that name.
Yeah, I know, right? Shit. But yes, please don't take my cars. I love my cars. Don't do that. And if you guys don't know what we're talking about, just check out the drama that happened with BS for Build last year. Yeah, I think it was last year. Pretty messed up situation when you think about it. Like, really messed up situation. But yeah, check that out. Yeah. Anything else?
No, I think we're good.
Yeah.
You got a video to throw out there.
Yeah. All right. We really do appreciate you guys watching these videos. If you like this type of content, let us know, because this is kind of a new segment that we're kind of doing. Mostly just because it's kind of cool to sit down and I'm realizing with a lot of the videos, like, we really don't get a chance to show a lot of the conversations that we have in the background, because it's like, hey, we're showing you an update and then we're showing the build process of what we're doing, but we've never really sat down and like talked about like what we like or what, like, half the shit we're bullshitting about when the shit's on time lapse. So kind of give you guys a little peek into our mindsets and how we think and everything. And comment down below, let us know something else you guys want to talk about. I mean, I know one thing I want to talk about is some cool ass kit cars that I do want to build still.
This man has a problem.
I may have a problem, but it's okay. Hey, my problem keeps you from watching all of YouTube on your days off.
That is true. I get to do something else.
See?
Because I still have hours at work that I can...
Can watch YouTube.
Well, I've been taking classes, so we have a...
Oh, you actually have a busy night now.
I have stuff to do at night. Which is nice, having a job where I don't really have a whole lot to do at night.
Yeah. Same
Especially when the day shift people take the keys to everything in the building that we need to actually work on at night, so we can't get in and do it. So it makes our night very easy. So
they locked up half the buildings where I work at. Like, I can only go into one building, and I'm watching 3. So it's like, unless something really bad breaks, I can't do anything either.
Yeah, because for whatever reason, people go out and lock our cooling modules. And we have like one key for that works. And somebody took it home. So like, oh, we need you to go do this stuff in the cooling modules tonight. We walked out there and all the doors were locked. I'm like,
well, not tonight.
my bucket of F's is now officially empty with this.
Please gaze upon my field of F's. See that it is barren.
Oh, it's the heater that just turned on. It was like I felt a breeze on my leg. I'm like, what the?
It's a nut cooler. But yes.
So before we close this off, just want to say thank you to all the Team Supercharger out there.
Yes. Oh my God. Oh.
But the one thing is going to be old school on here.
Yeah, it is getting a supercharger, which, I mean, it was nice.
And it's only allowed to go halfway through the front windshield, so.
Yeah. But Team Turbo.
I'm not going to be too crazy with them, so. It is his wallet we're talking about, so. I just throw the ideas out there.
Appreciate it. Although, like, I don't think they make a. Let me rephrase that. I don't think I can find a blower for an LS engine that's that tall. Look, that one that the one that I showed you that I was thinking about going with, the last one, the brackets for it, the adapter brackets, push it up pretty high though. I don't think it's gonna go halfway through the windshield though.
We'll see.
Oh, Lord.
We will make it happen.
Oh Lord. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. We've still been consistently growing, and like share this with other people, and if you like what we're doing, because we're having a lot of fun.
It is.
It's a lot of fun.
And there's probably worse things I could be doing with my time off
Yeah.
than over here working on this. So I get to get dirty, get the wrench on things. It's a lot of fun. So if you guys are ever thinking about, have always thought about getting a car, doing a kid car, building a car, just go ahead and do it.
Yeah, just do it. It's worth every penny.
And in the end of the day, it's your car. So if somebody doesn't like something on it, tell them to build their own.
Yeah, literally, it's your car. And I didn't tell them, but we were gonna piss them off when it comes to painting this thing. A lot of people are gonna be upset. I'm sorry, not really. It's my car. Build your own. But
or come over here and sand the fiberglass for us and paint it while we watch.
Oh, deal. I'll paint it whatever color you want if you come and do the work. I'll let you choose the color at that point.
I'll even buy the beer.
I'll buy the beer too. We'll get you lit. All right, guys. Thank you again. Have a good one. Peace.